Hello? Don't I know you? Ah, of course not. You're a camera. And I don't like Balamory. So, this is another channel. This one's all about bonus videos. Videos we didn't have time for. It's sort of like the second coming of Grant24678. Because it's Christmas, I can't upload usual videos on my main channel. So this is why I decided to create this channel, which is all about other stuff that we didn't have time for and stuff. So this video is about King Kong, the 1933 version, which I decided to watch because of The Simpsons, because there's a parody of it called King Homer, and I thought that looked quite good, so I decided to watch the main film. And you know the guy in this? You know, the person who's the film editor of this movie? Do you know what his name is? It's Ted Cheeseman! So, after an hour of doing absolute jack shit, because I was supposed to watch this movie about 1 hour and a half ago, but still haven't got round to it, mainly because YouTube's down for maintenance, and that's why it causes so many delays. I've got an enormous headache from nights like that. So, I'm about to press play and watch King Kong. But I'm not the only one watching King Kong, because you'll be watching King Kong with me as we talk about the film and why it's good and why it's bad. Bye bye. You can instantly tell that this film was well written, because there's a line in there just a moment ago which was, if he wants a picture of a lion, he goes up to the lion and says, "Look your best," or something like that. So that's a very good line, I thought. I've had to stop the movie and shut down my computer because it's just running so slowly. I think I would enjoy this movie. Yes, I think I am. It looks like a good film, and it's exciting at the moment where he's talking about you've got enough explosives to blow up the harbour. That's exciting because, you know, you kind of think, well, he knows he's going over there to blow up something, King Kong perhaps, and that's why it's exciting, you know. He's got ammunition and he's got, you know, the right sort of stuff, gas bombs, sort of very exciting. But I absolutely hate sync problems, when everything's out of sync. That's just awful. I can't stand that, so I had to shut down my computer. It's running a bit slow today, I don't know what's wrong with it. So yeah. But of course that's not the worst thing. The worst thing is there's no tea. I've absolutely run out of tea. So I can't watch this movie with a nice cuppa. But cuppa is an extremely lower class word. So it's a cup of tea and a slice of cake for old Granty boy. Granty boy, swinging on the tree from tree to tree. Bye bye! I've just watched EastEnders because my computer's so slow that it can't play King Kong. But I've restarted my computer now, and I should finish King Kong about 11:10. So, but I just watched EastEnders, and Zainab is so thick. She's so thick. You know, Zainab, I tried to kill you, and then Yusuf, please marry me. I mean, that's just like one of the worst plot lines ever. I don't know about you, but if someone said, "Oh, I'm going to kill you," I could never forgive them again. If someone, you know, like had an affair, never trust them again. I only trust people once, and that's enough. I don't trust people twice. They don't get a second chance, they get one chance. But it annoys me how Zainab always goes back. She always goes back to Yusuf. It's always with Yusuf. You know, she finds out things like, you know, she finds out lots of things about Yusuf. Oh, he just lied to me about something really big. Then she's like, oh, I forgive you. What's it going to take? Oh, I just killed Tamwa. Oh, never mind. Let's renew our wedding vows. You know, it's so silly. One thing I love about these old films is the way that people speak. I mean, it's much more respectable the way they spoke than it is now. But I love this one line that he just said, which was, "What's your name?" And he says, and she says, "Anna." It's like, well, that's fine. So her name is fine. I love that. It's very good. So the film's getting quite exciting now because the tribe of this island are asking to have Anna, but they don't want to give Anna up. And it's quite interesting how this Carl Denham person just doesn't care and just wants to make a film, which is quite strange. But we're having a lot of sync problems, which is why it's annoying. And also, just a completely unrelated note, it is important to watch blog 4, I think it was. Blog 5, I think it was. The blog about, the Christmas blog on my own channel, Grant 2468. It's important to watch that one about Mrs. Santa Claus, because that's very important, because that will be referred to later on. So it's very important to watch that one, so don't miss it. So now, I think it's ready now to commence with the film, so hopefully there'll be no more sync problems, but we're getting hardly anywhere very slowly. I mean, it's 10 o'clock now, and we've still got over an hour and a bit more to go, probably about an hour and 20 minutes left, and I've got to go to bed about 1, so it's difficult. I think it's fascinating how they talk. I mean, it's like he's sort of being a bit nervous to this Anne person, saying, well, I say, I guess I love you, and it's so weird, but also amazing how they talk. It's sort of like, so I guess I love you, just so plainly and so calmly. He says, I say I love you. So, and also the next thing he just says, you know, but Jack, you hate women. Bit weird. It's wonderfully romantic, this film. I really like that romantic side to it. You know, the fact that, you know, they kiss and it's all romantic and lovely. But you kind of know what's going to happen to Anna. I reckon they're going to kidnap her. I mean, I've never seen this film before, but I reckon they're probably going to kidnap her now, because she's just sort of like standing on the boat all alone, and I just reckon they're just going to pinch her and give her to Kong. So yes, I mean, we're only 34 minutes and 15 seconds in, and I've done so many video links already, so it's quite amazing, isn't it? Surely, yes, it is. Because I'm watching this in extremely bad quality, it's really hard to tell what's what. I mean, there was a creature coming out of the water, and I thought perhaps that was King Kong, but no, actually it was a dinosaur. So, well, they say it's a dinosaur, but I think it's very stupid if it was a dinosaur. I think it's some sort of relative of a dinosaur. Anyway, I thought, well, this dinosaur was pretty stupid, because if it had any sort of brains, it would, you know, go underneath the raft and push them and sort of, you know, knock the raft over. But then it did knock the people into the water, which I thought was very intelligent, because it'd be very stupid for this dinosaur just to, you know, go plug up in the air and just like make everyone frightened, but still, you know, knock over the raft, and that's it, isn't it? God, we're at 51:38 and it finishes at 98:50, so we've got a long way to go. Now here's a question for you: can man outsmart a dinosaur? Well, obviously they can, because in this scene, which I thought was extremely stupid, this human hides behind a tree, and the dinosaur is looking for him. I think it's so silly. I mean, like, obviously there's someone behind that tree. I mean, this dinosaur doesn't seem to eat people. It seems to pick them up and then just throw them. So I don't know whether this dinosaur's a herbivore. Is that it? Herbivore? People who don't eat dinosaurs don't eat meat. Herbivores, or maybe not. But anyway, I don't know whether this dinosaur, but he seems to be chasing them, so I think he wants them. But you know, this dinosaur just throws people about. He doesn't eat them, so I think that's very silly. But you know, well, I don't want to keep stopping, because we've still got a long way to go, and there's only half an hour left until I thought that this film would end. So I'm a bit tired now. A lot of time has passed since the last bit I recorded. Because I had a lot of work to do and I keep getting distracted. I mean, I haven't watched most of this movie for a long time now, probably about 2 or 3 hours since I last watched the last part, which is quite annoying really, because it takes you a while to get back into the plot. But I've been having extreme problems with it, like saying buffering, it won't bloody stop, even though Chrome is on extreme high priority. So, but I've just seen a scene which I thought was really good, where Kong is trying to throw all these people off this log, and they fall down this opening, and as soon as they hit the floor, they stop. That's it. As soon as they hit the floor, they stop screaming because they're dead. I thought it was wonderful how they did that. The moment they hit the floor, they're dead, and the screaming just stops. And I thought that was awesome. Quite a good shot of Kong here. Right, unfortunately I can't watch the rest of the film because I've had internet problems, and in my own opinion I think it's knackered. You know, it's had enough for one day and it can't complete any more tasks. I mean, there's been a lot of problems, and I can't watch this film happily because it's just working so slowly. So I will now stop watching the film and perhaps continue with it tomorrow. But it's very sad. I wanted to watch the whole film together, but these things aren't meant to be. But it really annoys me. And I mean, I don't know whether I'll stop this review now or maybe do part 2 later on. But for now, unfortunately, I will have to say, sorry, it's now the end of this review and this watching this film. It is a shame. It is a big shame. I mean, I could buy it on DVD. With DVD, I would get better quality, no interruptions, and you know, it would be nice. But I don't want to buy it on DVD because I only buy things on DVD when I've watched them once. You see, with a film you probably have heard of called Young Dracula. Now, not Young Dracula. It's called Young. Yeah, what's it called? It's that horror film with Gene Wilder. What's it called? Young Frankenstein? That's it, Young Frankenstein. I watched that on TV, and then I thought it was brilliant, and it's not just brilliant, it's fantastic. So I bought it on DVD immediately. Why did I watch it? Well, obviously it's got Gene Wilder in it. You're going to watch it. The next film I want to watch is that one with Peter Cushing. I think it's something about Frankenstein or something like that. So I want to watch that one. Yeah. This camera is very dusty. Bye bye.